Kirov reporting.
Hello comrades. Recently, I lost my partnership on YouTube, because I have Russian AdSense. And yes, I can't leave the country for personal reasons. So yeah, there are no more ads on this channel, Patreon, buy me a coffee, nothing is works here, don't even know what to do now. I will keep making new videos, but yes, my main source of income is now no longer available. So, people really want to see this build for some reason, and since it's won twice in a row, we have no choice. Occultist, Death Soth, Caustic Arrow. Death Soth, unique body armor, with a unique aura, that deals chaos damage around us. Works like Torrentious Fire, but more scuffed, and with less damage. GGG buff this unique in 3.25, for 25%. Is this build viable for Obers? D17? No. It's just fun walking simulator build, nothing serious. But before we start, as always, we delete all the items. Obviously, we go with Occultist, because this build wouldn't work without Profane Bloom, and we need those juicy explosions. So, Poisonous Concoction is easiest, and fastest way to level our character. Vendor doesn't sell this skill to Occultist, for some reason, so we had to cheat a bit. So yeah, leveling was super smooth, especially since the Poisonous Concoction doesn't require a weapon. All we need is a good shield with a high block chance, and big life flasks, for better DPS. 5 Chaos, this will be our starter budget. And, we finally got level 62, so we can use Death Soth. It's also important to have this Ascendancy, for extra Chaos resist, because Death Oath also deals damage to us, like Torrentious Fire. But it's not a big deal, just 112 chaos damage per second, with 75 chaos resist. Also, as a starter bow, we use Widow Hail, really good budget version for us. And Quiver, with damage over time multi, and life. The real game begins after we complete third lab. Now we talkin'. For additional explodes we also use Herald of Ash. Well, leveling is done. Here is Poisonous Concoction leveling tree. Now, we need to cap our resistances. This will work. Now we are ready. So, yes, as the main single target damage, we use Caustic Arrow, a skill that fits perfectly with our gameplay. Also, to be fast, we use Automation, with Phase Run and Wither Step. Not bad, actually. So yeah, since we simulate League Start, we're not gonna use full Atlas Tree right now. Also, we can't use King's March, for now. Scarabs are actually really expensive right now. And damn, Trade Market is the best feature in this game. With this money, we can buy Chaos in Presence, kind of best in slot for us, maybe. New helmet. And, let's finish Uber Lab. Now we have additional curse, and hexproof. New medium cluster jewel. Vol Caustic Arrow level 20, big upgrade for us. Expedition with Keystone, big boom, chain reaction of satisfying. So, we need 6 socket Death Soth. We don't need 6 link, because every support gem works even without being connected. But, we need 5 off-socket colors on full strength body armor, which is kind of expensive. So for now, we just use 2 blue and 1 green. At least Arrogance and less duration works with Death Aura. Also, it's really important to use Life Tap and Death Soth, and another Life Tap and a different skill, to proc 19% more damage buff, and activate Duration Tag. New boots, with 35 movement speed, life, and resistances. New rings. As usual, with life, resistances, and minimum endurance charges. Really important thing for us. Asenath's Gentle Touch, for more explosions. Glorious Vanity, right here, for additional chaos resist, and better elemental damage max it. And Quiver, with life, damage over time multi, and movement speed. So yeah, single target damage is still very low, mostly because we don't have 6 link for our caustic arrow. First divine drop on this character, good. As always, let's do couple logbooks. Since retention is still big, ROG is very profitable even after 3 weeks. And it's time to buy normal big cluster jewels. Big damage boost. And 6 link bow. We don't have the money to craft good one. So let's just find damage over time multi. And craft another multi. Now we have at least some single target damage. New Atlas Tree, full Incursion, and Scarabs. With Incursion Scarab of Timelines. But we'll only use it when we have this room in our current temple. Once we've located it, we'll activate the Scarab on the next map. And now we have 33% chance to get Locus of Corruption room, which is about 120 Chaos Orbs right now. Here we go. You can also use this Scarab with Dorian's Institute room, but this room is only 70C. Also, clearing temple is super easy with Profane Bloom. Like we said, pretty profitable so far. So, it's time to upgrade our build. Replica Dragon Fang, with Caustic Arrow. Best in slot for us, after Simplex Amulet, of course. New Quiver, we found this monster, only for 55 Chaos Orbs. Tier 1 movement speed, Tier 1 life, Tier 1 overtime multi, and open suffix, to craft aspect of the spider in a future. That's actually big. And, new flasks. Basically, we just doubled our damage, big. So, we need new helmet, with mana reservation, life, and resistances. Well, that was quick. Now we need to find implicit mana reservation, and despair effect. Good. From now on, Toxic Sewer is our main map. Also, we need new Death's Oath, with increased damage, or anti-crit corrupt. Alright, unlucky. Let's just buy this one. Perfect. New Awakened Gems. Casual Rare Stygian Vice Belt. New gloves, but to be fair, using Hunter gloves was a mistake, since we can craft Chaos Multi with Ember Exarch. New boots, with suppress, life, and movement speed. Medium cluster jewel, with chaos damage mods. And aspect of the spider, in our quiver. Also, we need more mana reservation, so we use this anointment. And damn, what is that price for just silver oils? So yeah, this build even with low budget can kill normal bosses. But single target damage is still scuffed. So, it's time to craft new bow. First of all, this method is really bad. We're gonna use Shrieking Essence of Dread. So we found +2, and tier 1 damage over time multi. Then, remove all other mods. And, that's it. Now we craft multi-mode, cannot roll attack mods. And just slam it with Exalt Orb 2 times. Well, only tier 4 chaos damage over time, unlucky. Now we craft chaos damage multi, and slam it with normal Exalt. We need attack speed, or any resist. Unlucky again. Let's try new breach strategy. That seems fun, but super unprofitable, and rippy. So, here's a new strat, Scarabs, Blight, Alva, and Delirium, with those Scarabs. Also, for some reason, Toxic Sewer usually spawns a lot of Blight oil chests. They drop a lot of Blight ravaged maps, which is 25C each. Sometimes those chests drops high tier oils, which is really expensive this league. And to make this strat works, we need just one single Scarab. Blight is actually a hidden gem strategy. So, we got Mirror Shard from 3 million shipment. Now we can finish the build. And first, let's buy new gems. New Cogwork Ring. We're gonna use Essence of Delirium, for this juicy 15% overtime multi. Alright, this one is decent. And, Calandra's Touch. New Abyssal Jewel, with Avoid Being Shocked, and Life. Since we need immune to ailments, we're gonna use Shrieking Essence of Torment, with Storm Shroud, and our new Abyssal Jewel. That's a good one. Gloves, with Suppress, Life, and Resistances. And Boots, again. Suppress, Life, and Movement Speed. And lastly, Small Cluster Jewel, with Mana Reservation mods. To fit all our auras into the build. So, let's test it. Well, definitely fun, but not super efficient build. Final budget is about 50 divines, with pretty small DPS. This build is good only for one tactic, which is Toxic Sewer, Blight, and other stuff. There is no point of pushing this build even further, because even with 2 mirrors budget, we won't able to farm tier D17. So, thanks for watching. And if you like this video, leave a like, or comment, or both. This would really help right now. See ya in the next videos, comrades.
Target acquired.